Hey folks, how's it going right here for another one of Jerry's pen and paper things, because I don't have no devices to do much with, just a cheap phone right now. But you guys know, if anybody knows me, that I believe that when the spring equinox come in this past year, we entered into the fifth and final Messianic age of this earth. Now, many are going to disagree with me. They're going to say, no, it's the age of Aquarius, Jerry, the age of Aquarius. Well, if it's the age of Aquarius, folks, why is those in the Middle East looking for Messiah? Because if it was the age of Aquarius, that would mean that Messiah was 2,136 years away. Okay? So that don't add up, guys. Now, isn't it amazing with everything going on in this year, that it just so happens that my prediction of the fifth and final Messianic age, let me explain to you how this happens. What happens is, when you enter in another age, the whole entire solar system that we are in, guys, it faces a whole nother constellation, and it changes the whole look of your sky, literally. Now, if you don't believe this, I want you to go outside on a clear night one night and look around, and you know what you're going to say? Hey, there's not as many stars in the sky as there was 20 years ago. Why? Because we went from the age of Pisces back in the 70s and early 80s to the very short-lived age of Aquarius that mainly come in with 9/11, which is a very, very short age. Now we have entered the fifth and final Messianic age. So with each age, the stars, guys, are not as plentiful. So when you go outside right now, you're not going to see but just a handful of stars, maybe 25 to 40 stars in the whole sky. There's not that many. Go look one clear night if you don't believe me. But this Corona Borealius constellation just so happens to be the 88th and final constellation out of the 88. And this Corona Borealis constellation just so happens to have the mark of 88, which means the end of time. You ever seen the videos there about Back to the Future? And the 88 symbolism in the end, time's up. 88, folks. 88. And it's the 88th and final constellation, which means what? We're coming to the end of time, folks. This is the fifth and final Messianic age. The fifth and final. And we are looking, hold on, it's the fifth and final Messianic age. The time of the Gentile is over with. And this constellation we're looking at, I encourage you to look it up. You can go right to the internet and see the Corona Borealis constellation. Can't make it up, guys. And what's going on right now? Come on, folks. You know what this constellation is? Excuse me one second. This constellation that we're now facing is what they call the Crown Constellation. And what does this right here in Greek mean? I tried to tell you guys, man, and I'm going to tell you this again, and if you don't believe me on this Corona Borealis, look it up for yourself. It's right on the internet. God is going to give Brother Jerry the knowledge, folks. He's already given Brother Jerry the knowledge to overcome this overwhelming evil that's coming upon this earth and their lives. He's going to give Brother Jerry the knowledge. And he already has, guys. If you can't see that I've been blessed with knowledge on this, I don't know what else to tell you. And give it all to Jesus Christ, folks. Every ounce of it. I'm not boasting. I'm only boasting in His name. Just like the book of James said, all you have to do is ask for the knowledge, and He gives liberally to all who ask. But there is a trick to that, guys. And I'm going to tell you what the trick is. When he gives you that knowledge, you have to go back to the parable of the virgins whose oil are full of wine. Full of oil, not wine, oil. But I mix oil and wine together sometimes, obviously. That's in the Bible a lot. But the virgins whose lamps are full of oil, if you bury your lamp in the ground, or you cover it with a basket, he's not going to show you nothing else, guys. That's why you have to let this knowledge shine, and that's the trick to getting this knowledge. It's in the book of James that James talks about. He talks about Jesus giving knowledge to all those who ask freely, but folks, there's a trick to it. Not necessarily a trick. I'm not going to call it a trick. There's a process to this, folks. You have to let your lamp shine. And if you do, he'll grant you knowledge. And he's give Brother Jerry the knowledge. And I know some stuff right now about these towers. You know what I'm talking about. The big old 5, the big old G's. I'm going to hook every bit of this right into this Corona thing, folks. I already have. It's just that I can't show you nothing right now because I don't have the devices to do it. He's give Brother Jerry the knowledge, people. You better know it. He has given me the knowledge. And I'm going to let it shine. I'm going to let my lamp shine. I'm not going to cover it with a basket. But check into this. The Corona Borealius Constellation. Can't make it up, guys.